everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Allegro. Thank you so much for coming back to watch yet another video. And if you are new here, please do take a moment to subscribe to the channel and join our growing YouTube family. We are well on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and I would love for you to join us if you have not yet joined us before the end of the year so that we can reach that 1,000 subscribers milestone. Thank you to all the oldies for coming back. And today's video, I want to talk about faith. Faith, faith. I know there is so much going on in the world right now. There is literally so much going on that can make anyone lose their faith, no matter how spiritual you are, no matter how positive you are, no matter how headstrong you are. There's a lot that is really breaking down the human race, spiritually and physically, where it feels like it's just a lot. I don't think the world has really recovered from the global pandemic. There's been so many events since then, since the lockdowns. Of course, we're trying to get back on our feet. We're trying to, have faith for the future, and we're taking every day as it comes, and we're grateful for life. But sometimes even I can admit, it's a lot. And I am an empath, I think I've spoken about this in quite an old video, maybe a year ago, where my mood sometimes is determined by outside factors. I could be very happy in my personal life, my family, everything is fine. There's nothing wrong happening within my, close friends and family. But I can turn on social media, the TV, radio, and I hear bad news of what is happening around the world. And all of a sudden, my heart is heavy, my mind is heavy, my soul is tired. Like I'm not feeling like myself. And someone can ask me, but like, what's wrong? Like everything seems fine in your life. Why are you so weighed down by the troubles of the world? But that's just how I am. I'm an empath and I can't run away from that. But I try, and especially in times like this, it's been so much. 2023 has been so much for the world, and I'm smiling, but it's a lot. It's not even something to smile about, I mean, right now there's a war going on. I'm not going to delve too much into that. But if you're watching the news, you know what's going on. There's inflation, the recessions. There's just so much, prices being hiked, interest rates going up and up and up, never down. Society's problems, robberies, hijackings, killings, gender-based violences, just so much inequality, so much violence, so much just negativity, bad things that human beings are doing to one another, that sometimes it's so easy for us to lose faith. But I wanted to share this video because I've been feeling like that lately, where it's been so heavy. Like you turn on the news and you're watching everything. It's like, actually, why did I even bother watching, But now that you've watched something, you can't unwatch it. And it's like, gosh, why are these things happening in the world? What is going on? And I remember even seeing someone sharing something on social media that I think we're living in the end times, And I'm not sharing this video to try and scare anyone. I'm just, or just to be dramatic or whatever, I'm really just sharing how I think a lot of us have been feeling lately. And we're in a space where we're really just pushing through. I'm a very headstrong person, as much as I'm an empath, and when it comes to my emotions, I can easily be I'm easily connected to other people and how they're feeling. They could be feeling terrible, and I feel for them in a way that is beyond how any other normal person would. And it feels like I just want to help. What can I do? Especially when it's a helpless situation where there's nothing I can even do to help them. Perhaps I don't even know that person, or know them, but it's a problem that you can't even solve yourself. And the only thing at that time, such a powerful thing though, that I can do is just pray for them and show them that, we're thinking about you, we pray for you, and we're praying and hoping for the best. So it's a reason for this video that I know there are a lot of us out there that have been facing some tough times. It could be financial tough times, it could be personal tough times, it could be, family issues, everything that is happening around the world that is perhaps weighing you down, and you feel like the past 3-4 years things are just not coming together, or the minute they look like they're coming together, something else negative happens. I just want you to know that we need to keep the faith. Even in the great book of life, God did not promise that it's always going to be hunky-dory, it's always going to be roses. There will be trials, there will be tribulations, there will be, it's up and then it's down, up and down, and that's just how life goes. And I know that when the downs come, we're like, no, we don't want that. We always want to be on a high, we always want the good times to roll, but that's not how things work. So when you are at your lowest, when you find yourself at your lowest, you are weak spiritually, physically, you feel like the world has been knocking you down, you feel for other people, everything else that is going on around the world, I just want to encourage you to have faith in God, have faith in things getting better, have faith in a greater tomorrow, and take everything day by day, and do not beat yourself up about the things of yesterday, the mistakes of yesterday, your past, and things that have gone wrong. Instead, focus on your future, focus on the things that you have control over, your present, your present actions that are going to lead you into tomorrow. Focus on things that you can change. Focus on the habits that you are working on that are positive, that are contributing to, your well-being and positivity in your life. And don't focus so much on the negativity. And I know it's easier said than done. I know, even in my own personal life, I know sometimes it just feels like, no, I don't want to faith it anymore. Like too much faith, hope every day. But it's important. It's essential for us as human beings, that we be hopeful, and prayerful, just be that prayer warrior that you needed in your life. And for me, that was my mom. My mom was like the greatest prayer warrior. I feel like most of us, our moms, our parents, are out there, fighting our spiritual battles we do not even know that we have through prayer. They're praying for their children. They're covering us in their prayers. I do the same now that I'm a mom. I do the same for my children. I do the same for my friends, my loved ones. And I think just the world at large, sometimes you just need to offer up a prayer for the world, just to pray for world peace, just to pray for guidance for all of our world leaders, to pray for unity, to pray for just more love and less hate, and for human beings to just get along. Like sometimes you look back and you're like, where did we go wrong? Where did we lose it? Where does this disconnect come from? Where all of a sudden we look at one another, not all of a sudden like it's just happening now. I know the world has had problems even before I was born, but it seems like it's intensifying every day. In these past decades, it's becoming worse. In this last decade that we're in right now, in this decade that we're in, it just feels like it's becoming far too worse every day and at such a rapid speed. It feels like things are just going south, things are just going wrong so quickly. So where's the disconnect? Where are we losing it? And how can we get back to that? And for me, I feel like we can get back to that unity, that love, just really having faith in God, praying, and having faith in ourselves as human beings, that we're not all lost. We can still find our way back. We can still help one another to find our way back, and really just be kinder to ourselves and be kinder to one another. So faith is going to take us a long, long way. Faith is going to take us exactly where God wants us to be. And I think I just wanted to share that message because I was feeling like that. I was feeling down and out. And, the only thing that I know I'm relying on heavily is my faith in God, my faith in just the good parts of the world, and trying to not always be looking at the negatives, but just really hoping and believing that there's a greater future coming. There's a greater future coming for my children, our children. This can't be it. There's so much more good that the world has to offer that future generations have to enjoy. So let's just keep the faith. I know we're in the last months of the year. Let's keep the faith and keep praying for a better tomorrow, better years to come. And And no matter what your year has looked like, try and find something positive you can identify and be grateful for and be thankful for. That's going to get you into, the next year feeling better about yourself. Yes, everything might have not come together the way you hoped, but I know there's definitely at least one thing or a handful of things that came together for you this year. And to everybody out there that is watching this and you are discouraged, you're not feeling like yourselves, just know that I have you in my thoughts and my prayers. And I hope that you get to, the next phase of your life positive and hopeful and not losing faith in yourself and in God. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will chat to you in the next one. Bye.